Premier League insider David Ornstein this Sunday morning. David, lovely to see you as ever. We're going to talk Manchester United in just a tick, but potential new rules around loanees, I think, between certain clubs. It's come out this week, but it's there's a lot in the weeds here. Give us some detail and tell us all about it.
Yeah, Rebecca, you and I talked last week about the possibility of Newcastle, for example, being able to sign Ruben Neves on loan from Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia just 6 months after a £47 million move from Wolves to Al Hilal, by virtue of the fact that Al Hilal and Newcastle have the same ownership, the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. We asked whether this would kick up a big fuss among the other Premier League clubs and whether the Premier League would look to bring in a rule change to prevent it. Well, I revealed on Wednesday that they are indeed recommending a rule change. And what they're suggesting is a temporary ban on incoming loans between associated party clubs, not outgoing loans and not permanent transfers. You can still do that. They could still sign Ruben Neves permanently, for example, because there are fair value assessment checks already in place for that, whereas there are not for loans, just for the January window. And that will buy them more time to try and form a longer term solution. Crucially, this will go to a vote of the Premier League clubs at their next shareholders meeting on the 21st of November. Any rule change requires a 2/3 majority, 14 clubs, for it to be passed. The big question is, will this be passed? Some are in favour of it. They believe this is a key issue at the heart of integrity of competition in the Premier League. You shouldn't be able to do this between associated parties, circumnavigating the financial fair play rules. But those who want to do it, and there are 11 clubs with associated parties, same ownership, there could be more with Manchester United and their potential investment, Everton and their potential investment. They say you've never had these rules in the past, and why make a rule change mid-season? So this is a big issue. They've already looked into the commercial factors and fair value assessment on that to presumably stop deals like Newcastle and Chelsea and their front of shirt sponsorship. Now they're looking at transfers. If this rule is passed, the rule change, then Ruben Neves will not be able to join Newcastle, for example. If it is not, then he will. But the Premier League insists they're not targeting Newcastle. This is just part of a wider look at associated parties, same ownership. This horse seems to have bolted. They're struggling to get it back in the stable.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.